The secret meeting, Arsenal's bold move for a promising player. In the world of football, where every transfer window seems to bring with it a whirlwind of rumors, speculation, and surprise signings, few stories capture the imagination quite like the secret meetings that take place behind closed doors. Recently, the footballing community was abuzz with the news of a clandestine gathering involving Arsenal's sporting director, their technical staff, and representatives from Sporting Lisbon. This covert assembly was focused on a potential transfer that could change the dynamics of Arsenal's squad for the upcoming season. The background: Arsenal Football Club, historically one of England's most successful teams, has been in a period of transition. Following the departure of longtime manager Arsene Wenger, the club has sought to rebuild and rejuvenate its squad under the guidance of its current management. The arrival of a new sporting director brought fresh perspectives and strategies aimed at returning the Gunners to the top echelons of English and European football. Simultaneously, Sporting Lisbon has emerged as a breeding ground for young talent. With a reputation for nurturing and developing players who go on to make a significant impact in European football, the Portuguese club has been at the forefront of scouting and player development. The synergy between Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon is thus not surprising, as both clubs share a common goal: to harness young talent and develop it into world-class players. The players involved. While the specifics of the player in question were kept under wraps during the initial reports, speculation suggested that he is a highly rated young talent whose performances have caught the eye of many scouts. With the potential for a significant move to the Premier League, the stakes were incredibly high. Arsenal's scouting network had been closely monitoring the player's development, and it was clear that they viewed him as a key piece in their puzzle. The player, characterized by his flair, technical ability, and tactical intelligence, represents the type of player the Gunners are keen to incorporate into their squad. With the pressure mounting for Arsenal to secure top 4 finishes and possibly challenge for the title, acquiring young, hungry talent has become imperative. The secret meeting. The secret meeting, shrouded in intrigue, took place in a discreet location, away from the prying eyes of the media and rival clubs. The setting was chosen specifically to ensure the discussions remained confidential. Arsenal's sporting director, known for his strategic foresight, arrived with his technical staff, prepared to negotiate a deal that could reshape the club's future. Representatives from Sporting Lisbon, including their own sporting director, were equally invested in these discussions. They understood that while selling talent is part of their business model, they also have a responsibility to find the right clubs for their players, clubs where they can thrive and develop further. The atmosphere. As the meeting commenced, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Both parties recognized the significance of this encounter. For Arsenal, it was a chance to secure a player who could potentially be a game changer. For Sporting Lisbon, it was an opportunity to negotiate a deal that would benefit the club financially while ensuring their players' career trajectory continued upward. The discussions began with an evaluation of the player's current form, strengths, and areas for improvement. Both sides shared their visions for the player's future, emphasizing the need for a nurturing environment that would allow him to flourish. The technical staff from Arsenal provided insights into how they planned to integrate the player into the squad, highlighting their commitment to player development and tactical versatility. Negotiating terms. As the meeting progressed, the conversation shifted toward the financial aspects of the potential transfer. Arsenal, aware of the need to make a statement in the transfer market, prepared to present a substantial offer. However, they also had to navigate the complexities of player valuation, especially considering the player's rising stock in the football world. Sporting Lisbon, on the other hand, was keen to ensure that they received a fair price for their asset. They had successfully managed to cultivate the player, and any deal would need to reflect the investment they had made in his development. As negotiations continued, both sides engaged in a respectful but firm back and forth, each presenting their case with conviction. Other meetings and rumors. While this secret meeting was a focal point of discussion, it was not the only one. Reports began to emerge of other clubs expressing interest in the same player, further complicating Arsenal's pursuit. Clubs from across Europe were monitoring the situation, and it was crucial for Arsenal to act swiftly to avoid being outmaneuvered. The media frenzy surrounding the player intensified, with various outlets speculating on potential bids from clubs in Italy, Spain, and even other Premier League sides. Arsenal's sporting director understood the urgency, the time to act was now if they wanted to secure the player's signature. The impact of the meeting. The ramifications of the secret meeting could be profound for both clubs. For Arsenal, securing this player could signal a new era of ambition and success. It would not only bolster their squad but also send a message to supporters and opponents alike that they are serious about competing at the highest level. For Sporting Lisbon, a successful transfer would not only bring in much-needed revenue but also reaffirm their reputation as a club that develops talent capable of succeeding in elite environments. It would further attract attention from other clubs looking to tap into their youth academy, creating a cycle of development and profit. The fallout. As news of the meeting began to leak, the football community erupted into a flurry of speculation. Fans and analysts alike debated the potential implications of the transfer. Would this player be the missing piece that Arsenal needed? Could he replicate the success of past players who made similar moves from Sporting Lisbon to England? Social media platforms buzzed with fan theories, analysis, and excitement. Arsenal supporters expressed cautious optimism, while rival fans questioned the club's ability to integrate yet another young talent into a squad that had struggled for consistency in recent years. Conclusion. The secret meeting between Arsenal, Sporting Lisbon, and the player in question represents a pivotal moment in the football transfer landscape. As clubs navigate the complexities of modern football, the ability to engage in discreet negotiations can make all the difference in securing top talent. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon to see if this meeting bears fruit. Will the player don the famous red and white of Arsenal next season? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the world of football is never short of surprises, and this secret meeting is just the latest chapter in a never-ending story of ambition, hope, and dreams. Arsenal's secret meeting, a strategic move for Gyökeres. In the world of football, rumors often swirl around player transfers, and the latest buzz surrounding Arsenal FC is no exception. Reports have surfaced about a clandestine meeting that could potentially reshape the future of the club and one of its prospective signings, Victor Gyökeres. This article delves into the intricacies of this secret gathering, the motivations behind it, and what it could mean for Arsenal as they look to strengthen their squad. The background. Who is Victor Gyökeres? Before diving into the meeting details, it's crucial to understand who Victor Gyökeres is and why he has become a focal point for Arsenal. The Swedish forward has made quite an impression in recent seasons, particularly during his time at Coventry City in the EFL Championship. With a combination of speed, technical ability, and an eye for goal, Gyökeres has attracted attention from several top clubs. His performances have not gone unnoticed, and Arsenal, with their ambition to return to the top echelons of English football, appears keen on securing his services. The potential signing represents not just a tactical addition to their squad, but also a statement of intent from the club's hierarchy. The secret meeting, a gathering of key players. As the whispers of a secret meeting began to circulate, it became clear that the gathering was not just a casual discussion. Arsenal's management, including their scouting department and coaching staff, had orchestrated this meeting to discuss the future of Gyökeres. What makes this particular meeting noteworthy is the involvement of Gyökeres and his agent, along with the sporting director of Sporting Lisbon. The players involved. Victor Gyökeres, the man at the center of it all. His future hangs in the balance, and the discussions will aim to persuade him that a move to Arsenal is in his best interest. The agent, acting as a mediator between Gyökeres and the clubs, his role is critical. Convincing him to support the move could significantly influence Gyökeres' decision. Sporting Lisbon's sporting director. Why include a representative from Sporting Lisbon? There are whispers that Gyökeres has caught the eye of the Portuguese side, and having their sporting director present could facilitate a smoother negotiation process. The objectives of the meeting. The objectives of this secret meeting are multifaceted. First and foremost, Arsenal aims to convince Gyökeres that their project aligns with his career aspirations. The club is in a transitional phase, and a young, dynamic forward like Gyökeres could be integral to their plans. Convincing Gyökeres. Arsenal's management is well aware that Gyökeres has options. His performances have drawn interest from several clubs across Europe. To stand out, Arsenal must present a compelling vision, a roadmap that illustrates how Gyökeres can thrive in their setup. Playing time. With the departure of some key players, Arsenal has openings in their attacking lineup. They need to assure Gyökeres that he will not just be a squad player but a key component of their offensive strategy. Development opportunities. Arsenal has a strong track record of developing young talent. This is an attractive proposition for Gyökeres, who is still in the early stages of his career. Club ambitions. Arsenal's ambition to return to the Champions League and compete for top honors is an important selling point. Gyökeres will want to be part of a project that aspires to greatness. Engaging the agent. The agent's role cannot be understated. They are the gatekeepers of a player's career, and their support could be the difference between a transfer occurring or falling through. Arsenal's management will need to ensure that Gyökeres' agent sees the potential in this move, emphasizing financial incentives, contract security, and the club's vision. Involving Sporting Lisbon. The inclusion of Sporting Lisbon's sporting director adds another layer to the meeting. If Gyökeres is indeed on their radar, having a representative present could help facilitate a seamless transition. The director could provide insights into the player's strengths and market value, making it easier for Arsenal to negotiate terms. The bigger picture. Arsenal's strategic vision. This secret meeting is not just about one player, it reflects Arsenal's broader strategic vision. The club is undergoing a transformation, and every signing is crucial to its long-term goals. Rebuilding the squad. After several seasons of underperformance, Arsenal is eager to rebuild. Gyökeres represents a move towards a younger, more dynamic squad that can compete in both domestic and European competitions. The club's management recognizes that the future lies in investing in young talent, and Gyökeres fits this mold perfectly. Financial considerations. While the allure of signing a player like Gyökeres is strong, Arsenal's financial situation must also be considered. The club has been prudent in its spending, especially after the financial ramifications of the COVID-19 pandemic. The meeting will likely also address how to structure a deal that is financially viable for both parties. The role of analytics. Modern football clubs rely heavily on data and analytics to inform their recruitment strategies. Arsenal's scouting department has likely conducted extensive analysis on Gyökeres, assessing his playing style, statistics, and potential fit within their tactical framework. This data-driven approach will be crucial in convincing both the player and his agent of the merits of a move to the Emirates. The media frenzy, speculation and expectations. As news of the meeting leaks, media speculation will intensify. Fans and pundits alike will dissect every angle of the potential transfer, leading to heightened expectations. Arsenal supporters are eager for new signings, and the prospect of acquiring a player like Gyökeres will undoubtedly generate excitement. Managing expectations. However, the club must manage these expectations carefully. While the meeting's outcomes may bear fruit, there are no guarantees in football. Injuries, competing offers, and personal preferences can all influence a player's decision. Arsenal's management will need to maintain a level of discretion while also keeping fans informed. The reaction from rival clubs. With Arsenal circling Gyökeres, rival clubs will undoubtedly take notice. Teams within the Premier League and across Europe may intensify their efforts to secure the forward's signature. Arsenal's secret meeting could inadvertently raise the stakes, leading to a bidding war that complicates the transfer process. The aftermath. What comes next? Assuming the meeting is productive, what happens next? Arsenal's management will need to follow up swiftly to maintain momentum. Here's what to expect. Negotiations begin. If Gyökeres and his agent are receptive to the idea of a move, formal negotiations will commence. This will involve discussions around transfer fees, contract length, and potential add-ons. The presence of Sporting Lisbon's sporting director may streamline this process, as both clubs can work towards a mutually beneficial agreement. Medical and personal terms. Once a fee is agreed, the next steps will involve personal terms and medical examinations. Gyökeres will need to be satisfied with the financial aspects of the contract, while ensuring that he is comfortable with the club's environment and culture. Integration into the squad. If all goes well and Gyökeres is signed, the focus will shift to his integration into the squad. Arsenal's coaching staff will play a crucial role in helping the player adjust to the Premier League's demands, ensuring he can hit the ground running. Conclusion. A pivotal moment for Arsenal. The secret meeting surrounding Victor Gyökeres represents a pivotal moment for Arsenal FC. It encapsulates the strategic thinking that is essential for rebuilding a squad capable of competing at the highest level. While the outcomes of the meeting remain uncertain, the very act of engaging in such discussions shows Arsenal's commitment to their vision. For Gyökeres, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime, a chance to join a club with a rich history and ambitious future. As the transfer window progresses, all eyes will be on Arsenal. Will they secure the signature of Gyökeres and potentially reshape their attacking options? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: the secret meeting has set the stage for what could be a transformative chapter in Arsenal's storied history.